think there's opportunity in India. It's very clear, as I said, from our model, we're a self-financed football club, so we're always looking for new revenue-generating opportunities, but we've got to do that in a very culturally authentic way. So whenever we internationalise, we are very, very, very strategic in what we do. We have to be very culturally authentic. You will not just find us tweeting Happy Diwali and you'll hear nothing else. This will be a strategic, well thought out, authentic marketing strategy to hopefully grow sentiment and positivity towards Norwich City. Obviously there'll be a lot of education programs, there's lots of learnings to be imparted, and then we think obviously given the volume of opportunity in terms of streaming OTT, that when we have our friends from Chennaiyin playing against Arsenal and Inter Milan, and perhaps if Chennaiyin come and tours Norwich playing against Norwich City, that there should be opportunity for high volume viewership there. And alongside that, who knows what commercial opportunities there are. IPL, some of the biggest commercial deals in the world. Hopefully we'll be in the Premier League next season. If not the following season, there might be opportunities for Indian businesses to have a gateway into European football and English football. And ultimately, this partnership will be a success from our standpoint if in 3 years' time we review with our friends here at Chennaiyin and they've seen significant uplift in academy productivity or games programs or whatever it is, and maybe some players on loan. We've seen a growth in positive sentiment and hopefully a little bit of commercial revenue from what is a thriving Indian football market.
So for us, when Sam has mentioned and covered everything, how we go back 6-7 months when we first met, that discussion was not about financial numbers, it was more from the heart. It came from emotion, it came from thought processes behind whatever has happened with us over 10 years. It's not that we have never reached out to someone or someone didn't reach out to us for partnership, but this is a partnership which we felt valued and we thought that we can add value to the person or to the partner coming in. So that's where we see. For us, the major triggering point internally was they have 26 graduates in last 6 years, if I'm not wrong, to the senior team, which is sort of the highest in football right now. So that is something that we genuinely can learn and develop. Tamil Nadu is a bed for amazing talent. We have identified a few who are training right now in the under 13 team. The coaches, the head of youth is somewhere here. I can't see him in the light, but so we feel that over the next 3-4 years we can also see some development in our players, and that will genuinely lead to bigger numbers. And UK again is an Indian market as well, where there's a lot of Indian residents who have moved to UK and they're staying and they follow football, and maybe this partnership will push them to watch Indian football as well and grow our community internationally. So yeah, that's where I come from.
And certainly what I would say on behalf of everyone at Norwich City, this has been the most welcoming experience in the last couple of days. We've enjoyed, in fact, some fabulous filter coffee, which we'd love to take some back with us, quite frankly. We've got a wonderful South Indian meal planned this evening with the ownership, where we continue our strategy. But to give you an insight into how dedicated we are as to this partnership, I myself am an Arsenal fan. Arsenal obviously played Manchester City at the weekend in possibly a title decider. At the same time, we had the Chennaiyin match on our phones following that, and obviously a last-minute winner, which is just fantastic. Messages flying around our group that this is a huge moment, and I think you'll have some Chennaiyin fans from life already here.
Thank you, Sam. Ekansh, we can wind up with a photo op and the jersey exchange. Yeah, thank you. we'll do one here for safety's sake. Yes, everyone got pictures? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Pleasure having you here. You can join us for lunch.
Hi. Employ what we are looking at. Why other partnerships fail, obviously that is something they know, but they were more about technical tie-up for the first team. Here, why we are different and why we think we can make that difference with Norman sitting here. As we are looking at grassroots, we are looking at youth development, we are looking at cross-marketing, cross-promotions between the two clubs, which will later lead on to many things. This is a 3-year partnership, so that's anyways a good start for us in terms of showing our commitment, Norwich is showing their commitment in India, and where it can lead to. And I will have Sam add to it.
Thank you, Akansh. First off, I guess I should say, Wanakam. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly and not abused any Tamil Nadu residents. It's a great privilege to be here, I think on behalf of our travelling party, which is myself. We've also got our academy manager, Joe Schulberg, our head of strategy, James Bevan, and one of our lead videographers, James Snelling. It's a real privilege to be here. As Akansh said, this is a partnership that we believe there's huge opportunities on both sides. And to be absolutely clear, if there is any scepticism that this is just a superficial marketing partnership, that is completely incorrect. We think from certainly, as Akansh has said, from a Chennaiyin perspective, there's lots that we can hopefully, lots of knowledge we can impart for those guys and help build on what are already some very impressive footballing foundations for the first 10 years. I know Akansh was the first employee